Hi, this is Pastor Rick Stedman from Christ Church of the Valley in Bakersfield. Wow, these are crazy times, aren't they? I've never been through anything like this before. So, what should we as Christians do? Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. First of all, I'm praying. I'm praying for God's healing touch to be poured out over the entire world so that people who have this disease can be healed of it, so the spread of it can stop. I'm praying for comfort for those that have lost loved ones. Just pray, pray, pray. And how can we respond as a church? Well, especially here in California, we've been asked to stay at home, and people are feeling isolated and lonely and separated. So I've decided to use a certain technology to connect with people. It's called the phone. I know it's old school, but that's me. I'm old school, but I decided to love the people in our church one at a time by calling every single family in our church. Yeah, I've been doing that all day, calling people. It's just been delightful to hear their response, their concern for me and my family and for others in our church, their willingness to help. I mean, it's been really neat. So I've been working on reaching out to people personally by calling them. So we're sort of going old tech, but we're also going high tech because this Sunday we're going to live stream our services. You can click in at 10:30 a.m. via our Facebook church page, and you can be a part of that service. Aaron will be leading worship from his home, live streamed. I'll be teaching from my home, live streamed. And I'm very excited about the message that God has put on my heart. So please set aside Sundays until further notice, 10:30 a.m., where you can be a part of our church by plugging into this live stream service. Now, we're also going to have updates on our website, so keep checking things out so you'll know what's going on in our church. We have a new prayer email because we can't fill out our little prayer cards at church for prayer requests. So you just send an email to this address, prayer requests at ccvbak.org. That's prayer requests at ccvbake.org. That's different than our website, that is ccvbake.com. But both of those are ways that you can keep in touch with us and you can contact us with your prayer needs. Also, I want you to know that my biggest concern is what I'm going to talk about in my sermon this Sunday. What's my biggest concern? My biggest concern is for you as members of this church. Is this crisis going to cripple you spiritually, or is it going to strengthen you spiritually? Are you going to grow through this crisis, or are you going to weaken during this crisis? I want to talk Sunday about ways that we can actually grow deep and grow strong during this time. Matter of fact, that's what God has given us. He's given us time, and time we can use wisely. So please just join us on Sunday. Join us on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. as we talk about how we can grow spiritually during this crisis. I'm going to give you some tools to use and clarify some things we're going to be doing in the coming days and weeks to help you and this church grow spiritually. You know, we're closing the doors to our church. Please don't come to our church on Sunday. It'll be locked, but we are going to be having church on live stream. But you know, what's interesting. Is that the church? Well, you know, God never said to go to a church building. He never called us to go to church. Instead, God has called us to be the church. That's what I'm asking you to do. Whether in your house, whether you're picking up the phone, or whether you're making the best use of your time, whether you're buying groceries for your neighbor, whatever you're doing, be the church. We will survive this together. We are the church of Jesus Christ. We will survive this, we will thrive, and in all things, we will strive to honor and trust God. God bless you all. I love you. I love being your pastor. And I hope this is over soon and we can again worship together. But until then, we will honor God through us this time. God bless you all.